I'm going to jump between Rich and the bartender, and then I turn to Rich.
I wink at her, just like a...
Right, yeah, but I went back, and I say, my friends are going to fuck you up if you don't tell us what the real issues of this town are right now.
The real issues? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean.
You said that there were bigger problems happening in this town, and that you didn't want to disclose them. What are they right now?
It was, well, look, I can't offer you anything for this, but a couple days ago, we had a kid go missing. No one's seen him. His father, he doesn't know where he's at. We've got this terrible building over on the west part of town that's just an eyesore. And I hear the politicians, they're trying to get rid of it. They don't know what's really going on over there, though. And then the church...
I start sighing, and I look really disappointed, and I hang my head, and I say, all right, that's awful. And I turn to Rich, and I say, okay, let's calm down.
Fuck him up, right?
No, let's calm... Everyone here is...
Did you hear what he said to Ricardo? Did you hear the way he talked to us? We don't have to take this kind of shit. And I give him a shove.
Pass me?
Wait, how do you... are you behind the bar now? Because there's a bar in between the two of you. Do you, reach over?
Oh, I thought he came... I thought we were sitting at a table, and he had come over to pour us a drink. I didn't realize we were sitting at a bar.
No. Yeah, you're still at the bar.
All right. Well, in that case, I just toss my mug and walk out.
Okay.
I want to go find the place that has, half-decent alcohol.
Okay.
I'll follow behind Rich.
Cobblepot, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm with them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ricardo, what are you doing? You're with them?
I'll kind of apologize to the bartender first. I'm still invisible, but I'll be like, hey, I'm here, by the way. Sorry about the scare word.
Who's that?
The guy that disappeared, obviously. If you can't figure it out. You were trying to lecture me on how you have water and stuff, but you seem pretty stupid yourself. Who else would it be?
Get out of here before I call the guards.
Okay, I'm leaving. I was just saying sorry. Jesus. Okay. I follow.
What are you guys doing now?
I walk towards the north end of town.
Is everyone doing that?
Yeah, I'll untie Argo and follow behind.
Okay. You're on foot with Argo kind of behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me as well. Don't want to get shit on again.
You guys have a pretty easy time getting up there. I mean, there's a ton of people that you're having to cut through the crowd, but Ricardo, you're having a very hard time because no one can see you, and they're constantly just bumping into you. They'll walk into walk into what they think is just a space, and you get kind of knocked, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
Okay, Riley, are you riding your horse?
No.
Do you mind if I jump on it?
Sure.
Okay, just stop there. I know you can't see me. Just stop for a second. Let me get on. I get on. Okay, cool.
You're not planning on hurting Argo, though, are you?
No. I'll be very open when I plan to kill him. Right now, he's of use to me.
The horse is a little spooked when he jump on because he doesn't know what the fuck's going on. But eventually, he calms down as Riley's at his side and kind of leading him through the crowd. So you said you guys are going to the north part of town?
Yeah.
All right. As you kind of progress forward through the town, you start to see what once was a very kind of basically just a gigantic brown hue over everything. Looked very dirty, looked very old. Color and life kind of starts to come into the town as you progress towards the north. Then eventually everything's very vibrant. You see shops with fresh flowers outside. The stone, which was not clean, it was very brown. You could see tons of dirt, leaves and whatnot. Is basically pure, pristine, white rock that's kind of etched, and you can see different grooves and whatnot in it as you get into this part of the town. What are you guys doing?
So following Rich.
Yeah, I'm looking for a bar, but since I can't read, I'm looking for a sign for the illiterate folk that maybe shows a tankard of ale or some weird animals doing something that looks like a sign that wouldn't be on any other building. Maybe if there's a peacock or, I don't know, an ogre holding a head.
You actually see a pretty large building, and it does have a beautifully colored peacock on the side of the building, and it's called the Flying Peacock. to the rest of you
I
when
don't
you
know
look
that.
up and
But
see
yeah, if I see some, I mean, to me that would look like a bar. 'Cause why would I?
Pop my collar and walk in.
it. Okay.
Nah, just walk in.
Someone that when you go to enter Riley, there's actually someone there who takes your horse and puts him.
I jump right off.
Okay. At a trough and ties him up for you and everything and greets you all accordingly as he kind of like bows as you walk by him.
Are you charging for this service?
Goes, no, this is all. Do not worry about it.
Oh, you're so nice. Thanks.
He's probably gonna ask for a tip later on.
He looks over at Cobblepot.
What
and
a dick.
he looks over at Cobblepot and winks as he says that.
I give him a low 5. Like one of those ones where like it's not like audible, but your hand just glides across the other person's palm, like real
Sure.
smooth.
Sure.
Yeah.
When he offers it, he kind of looks around to make sure no one's watching. And you see his hand kind of like slowly come out, and he pulls it back real quick. He goes, "My man." What are you guys
All right, I
doing?
go inside and order a something
Whiskey.
that costs 1 silver.
What's
Okay.
the ratio of male to female in this bar?
It's probably like 80-20 male to female. There's a lot of finely dressed men, probably slightly overweight. You can see their guts. They're all wearing fedoras for the most part, and some have feather plumes in their hats.
Does anyone call me Milady as I walk in?
The person that opens, like as you guys walk towards the door, someone opens it for you, and it seems to just be another servant or worker here. And he does actually greet all of you. Well, he greets Rich as Sir. He sees Cobblepot, and he calls you. He actually just calls you a gnome. He doesn't say Sir to you. And then when he sees Riley, he kind of bows even more and says, "Welcome, my lady."
Okay,
He doesn't see Ricardo.
I pull out my shorter sword, and I look at him in the eyes, and I say, "Never call me that again."
I compliment him on his neck beard.
Buddy, Milady here doesn't like being called that. Okay.
And he looks down at the sword, and he goes, "Well, I understand, but you should probably take this weapon away, or they." And he kind of tilts his head.
I'm concealing it slightly behind my other arm.
He still sees it, and he's like,
Yeah, I know. All right.
He looks down. He's like, "You better put that away." Or over at the bar, you see 2 guards standing there as he's kind of pointing it to him with his head. He's like, "They'll have something to say about it. I didn't mean
All
no
right.
harm, ma'am. Simply
Thank
greeting
you.
anyone as I would anyone."
Thank you. That's a better term. But as I pull it away, or as I put it away, I look behind my shoulder at Rich, and I wiggle it a little bit, and then I put it back away.
You wiggle the sword.
Yeah, just
Okay.
in this direction.
Okay.
Rich does not understand. He will take it in some way eventually. Just gonna- what do I have? Like 5 intelligence?
Let's see.
7. Okay, yeah.
Is it 7?
It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you said also, Ricardo, what are you doing in all this? Like, as Cobblepot's the last person to walk through the door, it actually starts to shut as you walk through it, and it kind of hits you in the face.
Oh, what? Well, I can still move stuff, right? So-
Right. But he stops holding the door, is what I'm saying.
What a dick.
Yeah,
So
he
I guess I just go to Cobblepot and I say, "Hey, don't forget about me. Like, I'll be right behind you all the time, okay?"
I just couldn't see you, man.
Yeah, I know. I'll just stay invisible. I'll talk from time to time. I don't want to spook anyone though. Waiting for a good opportunity to pop out. Make an entrance.
Like a Jack in the Box or something.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. You guys go and order a drink, you said?
Yeah, I want whiskey.
Okay. Whiskey's 2 silver. A shot. Are you getting a shot, or are you getting like like whiskey on the rocks?
Neat, but I'll take 3 fingers of it.
Okay. He starts to pour, and he looks up at you when you say 3 fingers, and keeps pouring, and he actually pours you a little bit more than that.
Nice. How much is that?
He goes, that'll be 3 silver.
Okay. I slide him 4 silver.
He goes,
because
thank you,
Rich
sir.
is super wealthy.
Thank you. Name's Charlie. Let me know if you need anything. And he walks off.
What'd you
down
say
the
your name
bar.
was? I'm sorry, I missed that.
He goes, name's Charlie, sir. His voice
Charlie.
kind of distant now.
How much money does Rich have after he sold off that ogre?
Rich has, I think it's about 20 gold. What does your character sheet say, Rich?
A lot more than that.
Really?
Yeah, but Riley doesn't know.
Okay.
I mean, do you ask me?
No.
All right.
No. Can I have a taste of your whiskey though, Rich?
Yeah, I slide her the drink.
What do I think of it?
Does your character drink a lot of whiskey? Would you know what to think of it? You tell me.
I mean, is it better than the other bar?
Oh, yeah, by a landslide, yeah. I mean, the other bar was basically like the worst fucking beer you've ever tasted, and this is like really fine, finely distilled whiskey.
All right,
Double
so
barrel, 21 year.
Exactly, yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah.
all right, so I'll thank Rich, and then I'll order one for myself too.
Okay. He goes, you want, how much, ma'am? And he's still pouring as he says this. He's like, you let me know when to stop.
All right, maybe double what he had.
He's like, double? Well, shit. And he stops pouring. He slams the whiskey on the bar. He's like, we're going to need a bigger glass. And he pulls out it's actually like I guess you were drinking from, what is that, 12 ounces? Just like a normal glass?
Like a tumbler or?
Yeah.
Just
And
pull out a pint for it.
yeah, okay. Yeah, he pulls basically a pint out for you. Then he starts to pour. And he pours the other stuff that was in there. And he goes, there you go, ma'am. That'll be 5 silver.
All right, I hand it to him and thank him.
There's no problem. Name's Charlie. Let me know if you need anything.
All right, thanks, Charlie.
He starts to walk off and starts helping other people at the bar.
Okay, guys. I think we should
Charlie,
see if there's anything to do. Yeah, there you go.
Charlie, I have a question. Trying to get his attention.
He walks over to Rich and he's like, I'm sorry, sir, was that you?
Down here, guy.
He's kind of looking around and then he leans further over the bar and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir, I didn't see you. What can I do for you?
Do you know a guy named Fix?
Because, yeah, everyone knows Fix. What do you need him for?
Does he come around here often?
He goes, yes, sir, he'll be here tomorrow morning.
What kind of guy is he?
He goes, well, Fix is a nice guy. He gets things for people and no questions asked. In fact, everyone in this town probably owes Fix a little something.
All right. Thank you.
Goes, no problem. What would you like a drink, sir?
Too rich for my blood. I'll take a water.
He goes, all right. He starts to pour some water. You notice the water's like really fucking clean. It's what was served at the. Did you get water at the other bar? I think you did, right?
No, I got a like a Bud Light or whatever.
Oh, okay. Well, then you just see normal water. You haven't seen any other. It's actually sparkling though.
You know, I had a dream one time that I drank like this really like sludgy, muddy water, and this is way better than that dream.
He goes, yes, sir. We don't serve mud in our water here. I don't know who would ever serve you something like that.
Me neither.
They seem
It's
to
a
be a
weird-
foul bunch, and you should
a
keep away
weird
from
dream.
them.
It's like an awful, awful dream. Couple thoughts.
The water's on the house, by the way. It doesn't cost anything.
Awesome.
Charlie.
He
Charlie.
goes, yes, sir. I've got some more patrons to help. But what can I do for you? You want another?
No. I'm wondering, do you know of anyone that needs a little muscle or maybe a little dragon slaying?
Dragon slaying? Well, we haven't.
I mean, I'm saying that figuratively.
Oh, okay. I got you. I started to say we haven't seen no dragons around here for quite some time. What? I imagine you want to talk to Fix. He provides what is needed for oneself, and I think you should talk to him tomorrow morning. There are some jobs around town.
Great. Where can I find this Fix tomorrow morning?
Well, he'll be here in the bar, as I just told your gnome friend early morning. I'll make sure that. What's
Sorry,
your name,
I
by the
also
way?
don't listen to his conversations. They're usually above my head.
Nope.
All right.
That's a fine joke, sir. He goes.
I turn around and start talking to Riley about whatever.
Oh, okay. He's
I-
like
I
talking to
think
you mid sentence,
Charlie,
and he just
though.
stops.
Yeah, Rich is. He's not having it. today.
That's fine.
I turn to Charlie over Rich and I say, Charlie, you know, Fix has been seeing this other bar.
He
Do
goes,
you know
yeah.
about that?
Yes, ma'am. He goes to all the bars, adventures of all kinds, noble and poor.
Oh. So you're not concerned about which bar maybe he prefers?
No, ma'am. What Fix does is what Fix does. It's no concern to me.
Okay, so does he go to anyone else's homes every day, or?
Not homes. Only bars looking for adventures. I mean, he goes down to the here at the Flying Peacock. He comes by every Wednesday. I think over at the bar in the south side of town, he goes every Wednesday as well. And there's a couple other bars that I would assume he makes the rounds every Wednesday because that's where he comes.
So he goes there to find adventures, you said?
Yeah, I mean, he looks for people to work. Yeah.
And that's the only place that he looks, in bars.
Yeah.
Could you tell me anything else about him?
Goes, well, Fix has been around this town for quite some time. No one knows really. No one knows his parents. Everyone knows Fix. He's an upright guy. You know, he helps people in need. He gets them what they need, and no one has anything foul to ever say about that guy.
I turn back to Rich and I say, I'm still really concerned about this guy. And this
About
town.
Fix?
Yeah.
Okay, but it sounds like Fix is a really nice
Who
guy.
the fuck
So maybe
saying that?
Rich, it's me.
Oh,
Okay,
sorry. What the hell
Ricardo.
are you, dude?
I'm just right behind Cobblepot.
Charlie notices
Anyway.
that you're like talking to no one. And he's kind of like, I think you've had too much to drink, sir. And he slowly
I did
starts.
not let him take my glass. I just
He's like, oh, all right, sir.
Yeah.
I'm just all right. You keep cool over there. And he goes back and starts helping other people.
It's okay,
Anyways,
Rich.
guys,
you could have
it
like a
seems like-
fourth of what I'm drinking and it would still be the same. I'll share.
When I finish my drink, I drink from hers.
Okay.
From the sound of it, Fix seems like a really nice guy. I think we should go and just go to his place. I doubt he'll kick us out or anything like that.
Right to his place? We shouldn't wait for him?
I don't know. Do you guys want to wait till tomorrow?
Yeah, we could just go to bed. We'll see him tomorrow. What's
It
the
is.
hurry?
It is
Shut up.
nighttime. You guys came in at
Oh.
sundown, so it's been about an hour or two. It's around 8
I'm more
o'clock.
comfortable meeting him in a public space.
Okay.
I think you're just paranoid, Riley.
Yeah, it would appear that way. I will jump on top of the bar. Still invisible, obviously.
Okay. Yeah. Charlie, as you jump up on the bar, like, do you jump from the ground or do you like crawl your way up?
I kind of jump. I kind of jump on top of it.
I mean, you're gonna have
Just
to make
jump.
a dex check to jump from the ground on top of this bar. It's a good like 4 or 5 feet off the ground. Probably even.
Well,
taller
I
than that.
held myself with my hands.
Okay.
Obviously,
So you,
just
okay.
you know.
All right. You're on top of the bar. It makes a loud thud, and Charlie's like, "What the?"
What's this town called again?
Neros.
People of Neros. My name
Wait,
is
do you
Ricardo del
become invisible?
Yeah, look at my camera.
No, that's why I was asking you. I was just asking for clarification.
Oh, sick.
Okay, continue your speech.
My name is Ricardo del Mar, and these are my friends. We'll basically save you. I expect applause.
Everyone, what was once a loud, boisterous bar, when you jump up on there, everyone kind of turns to you. They're all just like, I bet he's had too much to drink. And they go back to talking about whatever they were
I
talking
just
about.
appeared out of nowhere.
They weren't paying any attention to what was happening at the bar, though. Charlie notices this, and he's like, wait, what? He turns to Rich, and he goes, Rich, is this your friend here?
This guy? This tall guy?
This elf right here. Is this your friend?
Who do you think I was talking to a moment ago when you tried to steal my liquor?
I thought you were talking to yourself, sir. I apologize for the
You think they would let a crazy person in here?
He goes, "No, sir, I did not think that. I'm very
Yeah.
sorry." And he's kind of like
Yeah.
nodding his head constantly. He goes, "Can you ask your friend to please get off my bar, sir?"
Ricardo does what Ricardo wants. If he wants to stand on your bar, he's going to stand on your bar. Trust me. You don't want... You can't argue with the dude.
Oh, Charlie.
He goes, "Sir, can you please get off the bar? You're ruining the mood here in this establishment."
Absolutely. Absolutely, I can, Charlie.
Thank you. Can I get you a drink, sir?
Please do.
Okay. What would you like?
What do you have?
He turns around and you see like a full bar there. Bunch of different wines, bunch of different liquors, bunch of different beers from around town. He's got pretty much whatever you want.
I'll take that green beer.
He goes, "Oh, okay, yeah, okay." Turns around and pours you a green beer in a pint and slams it on the table. And he goes, "Thank you, sir. This one's on the house. Please don't jump on my bar anymore."
Won't do. Thanks, Charlie.
All right. What are you guys doing?
I want to just drink and then go to sleep and see Fix in the morning.
Okay.
Yep.
Is that same for
Same.
everyone? Riley?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys finish your drinks rather. I assume you asked Charlie for a room. He gives you one. Tells you he's got a 4 up in the upstairs, and gives you all the keys. And you guys go to sleep. And you wake up the next morning, bright and early. I would assume everyone gets full night rest. Rich, you've got somewhat of a hangover. Riley, how much good con do you have?
Riley's fine.
Yeah, I think Riley's actually fine. Let's see. Yeah, you're fine. Ricardo, nothing, and Cobblepot, you drank water, so you're fine as well.
I go straight downstairs to the bar, and I just sit at an empty table, waiting for Fix.
So you're the first one down. As you walk down the stairs, you see the bar is completely empty, except for in the corner, there's just a guy sitting at one of the larger tables by himself.
Is Charlie there?
No one's actually at the bar. It's only this guy in the corner, and it's kind of darker in this corner. You can't really see what this man looks like. You notice that he does seem to be well dressed, but apart from that, you can't see his face or anything.
Is he facing towards me or away from me?
He sees you coming down the stairs. Yeah, he kind of tilts his head up, and then he goes back down. Looks like he's reading something on the.
Fedora? Fedora
No.
or no Fedora?
No fedora.
I'll sit somewhere that I can see him, and he would only be able to see me out the corner of his eye, or he wouldn't see me at all, and I'll just kind of watch him.
He's positioned, so if you think about the room in terms of like a rectangle, he's positioned in one of the corners at the end. And so, like, if you're coming down the stairs at the opposite end of the rectangle, he can see you. He can see the entire place from this corner. So
Okay,
you can't really be at the corner of his eye.
So I'll sit such that I can see him out of my corner of my eye. So
So
he
at the
can't really
opposite-
tell if I'm looking at him or not.
Okay, so you want to sit at the opposite corner on the same side as him at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, yeah, you sit down. And he
Okay.
kind of, as you're sitting down, you see him poke his head and kind of give you a stare, and he goes back to reading what's ever on the table.
Alright, I'll nod at him. But
He nods back. He kind of lifts his head as if he's saying, like, hey, what's up? With a head movement. The rest of you come downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, you
All right,
guys...
holding my head and just go, oh, Jesus. Riley, how are you not feeling awful?
something wrong? Why did you get hit in the head, Rich?
No. Booze, too much alcohol.
Too much. So didn't you only have a couple shots?
I had that, and then I had part of yours, probably more of yours, and there's a crappy alcohol at the other bar. I slump into a seat and kind of wave for a bartender or a wench, a serving wench or whatever.
Wench.
That's the proper terminology.
As you do that, the guy in the corner sees you wave, and he goes, they're not coming today. I paid them all off. This bar is mine for now.
I'm gonna whisper to
Excuse me?
Rich.
If you want a drink, you can go behind the bar. It's on me. You just got to pour it yourself, friend.
I want food.
Are you the one they call Fix?
He goes, yeah, that's me. That's me.
Can
What-
you fix me some eggs?
He goes, no, sir, I can't, but I can get someone in here for you if you want some eggs.
I would love that.
He snaps his fingers twice, and someone from the back kind of runs over to you very hastily with their head down to the ground, making sure not to make eye contact with anyone. And comes up to you and he's
bacon, sausage, over easy. No, over hard.
starts to run away when you finish it. Then you say no and turns back really intently. And when you finish it, he runs back into the kitchen. You hear a bunch of pots and pans and fire being lit and all that stuff.
Wait.
Rich,
Boy,
I
come
thought
back
you-
here.
He comes back and he not looking at anyone, still not making any contact. And he goes, yes.
I will hold his chin and push it upwards and say, don't you be ashamed to be yourself. Now bring me some eggs.
He goes, sir, I am being myself. I'm serving you. All right, I'll bring you the eggs. I'll bring you the eggs. And he runs backstairs.
You two are both so cruel to the working class.
What are you
Rich,
talking
I would
about?
think that you'd be more compassionate.
I was not being cruel. I ordered food. That's what you do at a restaurant. You order food.
He goes, that.
No,
The guy in the
please.
corner goes, that is what you do in the restaurant.
Yeah, I tip well. Did you
That was
see? I
extremely
paid like a
nice
time
of
and a half for my drink earlier last night. I paid time. Jesus, what was I thinking?
Seriously. I even told him that he shouldn't be ashamed to be himself. he
I'm
might
not
still be
sure about
tipping me.
barking orders at him though.
What's Cobblepot doing during all this? I can take a look at him.
I am not ordering eggs.
Okay.
I'm just chilling. I'll drink a water, but I'm not doing anything else. Just looking at the scene.
Okay. Are you guys all sitting at the same table? Or
I'll order a pizza. Nah.
Yeah, I sit down with Riley.
okay.
Sorry? Oh.
You guys are all sitting there, and whatever Fix was reading on the table, he kind of folds up and folds it across, and then folds it down as if it's a newspaper or something, and puts it down, stands up, and he goes, are you the adventurers Charlie told me about?
Yes, sir.
About
He goes, great. Well, after you finish your breakfast, let me know. I'm going to go up to my room. Bo here, and when he says that, you see this guy kind of deep in the corner standing up. He's got his arms crossed. Pretty, to describe him, he's a human, very large person, probably 6 feet, incredibly muscular. He's got a scimitar on his back, horizontally across his waist. And you can see the hilt and you can see the tip of the blade on it. So you let Bo here know that you're ready to talk, and I'll come down here. Until then, I'll be up in the room.
Okay, Fix. Thank you.
Fix walks upstairs. As he walks by, you notice him to be incredibly well kept. He's got like a pencil-thin mustache going out. It's kind of curling at the ends. Very well kept hair. Very proper
With a
clothes.
mustache like that, you guys are surprised and suspicious?
I think it looks pretty good. I might grow something like that.
Yeah. Seems like
Yeah.
a cool guy.
So, what do we think of him?
I'm
Bo is still in the room,
suspicious.
by the way, but he's not saying anything as you guys are talking.
And
about.
The who?
we've heard
The-
nothing but good things about Fix, so
One way or another, he's important to this town, so we should probably deal with him.
What's
If he
making you
tries
so
to kill us,
suspicious,
yeah.
Riley?
The town itself. Why does he look for adventurers inside bars? Why doesn't he put up a notice?
well, it is a really large town, so I'm sure it runs into a lot of problems. There's more people on the streets than I've ever seen before. They probably just don't have enough of a police.
We
like
can still
task
talk to
force.
him, but I'm just going to be on guard.
That's fine. I'll be invisible while we talk to him, probably.
Waiter comes out, gives you your food, Rich. It's pretty well cooked. I mean, you don't notice it to be extravagant or or poorly done.
Yeah, don't need it to be well cooked. Just need some hangover food.
Yeah, it does the job. Cobblepot, you also get your water. He looks around and he goes, "You guys need anything else?"
What's your name, boy?
Tells him his name's Richard. My name's
Okay,
Richard.
Richard.
Why? Who is fixed that he can just take over this whole bar?
He goes, "Well, when Fix comes here on Wednesdays, Charlie gives him the bar for whatever he needs, and Charlie doesn't work. He's basically paid through the day for Fix to do what he needs to do in this bar."
Fix must be a very well-connected individual.
Yes, sir. Fix.
Now-
Everyone in the town knows Fix. Yes.
Is Fix more than one person,
What do you mean by that,
Charlie?
sir?
I mean, he visits every bar, right? Does he shut every bar down then? So, like, no bars open on Wednesday?
I'm not sure, sir. I only work at the Flying Peacock. I don't go to these other bars.
Guys, I
Is
think
he
Fix...
dangerous?
But you know
Like,
he goes
get
to
us-
the other part.
Yes, sir. He makes the rounds to all the bars. Yes.
Is this the first bar he visits then?
He goes, I do not know Mr. Fix's agenda, sir. I apologize. Bo notices that you guys are like asking all these questions, and he goes, he walks over to you and he's like, "Perhaps you should ask me these questions and not this boy."
Perhaps you should answer them, Bo.
He's got his arms folded this entire time, and he puts them at his side, and he goes, "What are your questions?"
Who are Fix's parents?
Fix's parents? What? I don't know that. I'm just his bodyguard. I don't know his life story. You have to ask him that.
Okay, Bo. Is Fix just one person, or is he a collection of people?
Sir, I don't know what you mean by that, but I only know Fix, and I'm with Fix throughout the entire day, and I never leave his side.
Is
Guys,
every
these-
bar
these seem
closed
like
on
a-
Wednesday?
He goes, "Yes, Mr. Fix does rent out all the fine establishments in this town, and he makes his rounds and finds people that need him."
Okay, makes sense. This is the first bar he visits then?
He goes, "Yes, sir, it's bright and early. You guys woke up at, it's crack of dawn right here." And you guys look out, and it is like the sun's just coming out.
Okay. Thanks, Bo.
I think we can trust this guy at least to send us on a mission, guys. We know
Yeah,
that
for
he's
sure.
got money, and I think we've got the skills to survive whatever he throws at us.
I agree. Do you go on missions with the people that Fix finds, Bo?
He goes, "No, I once again, I am his bodyguard, and I stay by his side at all hours, at all times.
Do you sleep with him?
I sleep outside of his room, yes. Not in the
All
room."
right.
So,
I'm
are we
impressed.
likely to be well, I guess if you're his bodyguard, I won't give a straight answer, but Fix is well connected. Is he likely to cause us trouble?
No, sir. Fix simply provides. That's what Fix does. If you need something, if you need work, he'll find work for you. I've never seen him do a man wrong.
Excellent. Well, I'm ready to see him whenever you guys are.
Same.
I'm ready.
He goes, "Great, I'll go fetch him real quick." And he walks upstairs. You hear kind of footsteps walking through the floor above you, and door. You can hear a door open, and then you hear two sets of footsteps coming down the stairs. Walks down the stairs, and he goes, "What can I do for you?" That's Fix talking to you. Bo walks down and kind of sits at a table back in the corner. Fix is right in front of you.
Do you have work for us, Fix?
He goes, if it's work you want, there are a couple jobs around town that need doing. Yes.
We're pretty good at fucking shit up, if you know what I mean, Fix.
What my
So,
friend
there's
here
a
is trying
couple
to say is that we are seasoned adventurers.
He goes, "Wait,
Great
wait."
proficiency in arms.
He interrupts you, Rich, and he's like, "Wait. Is that Cobblepot?
It's me.
You the one that made that grain dispenser for the horses?
Yeah, I mean,
That was a good trick back there, sir. I like
I
that."
appreciate it. I mean, I've made other things. I've also made water purification systems. That's probably my finest.
I
work.
haven't heard of that one, but I did hear about that grain dispensary there to get out of that town. That was a good job.
That was me, and you know, I think that's a good sign. You know, you can definitely trust us to do whatever job. If you need any walls fogged or anything like that, we could probably provide that for you as well.
Quite
Well,
easily.
He's like, well, sir, I don't know what you mean by that, but when I do, I'll let you know. And he goes, I do have some work around town. There's a couple jobs. One of them, there's a, the old church up on the hill. It's been a lot of cries, I guess you could say, in the middle of the night. And sent some guards in. I hired some guards, and they came back to me and said they ain't going in there for no price. And I said, okay, well, I'll find someone that will go in there for the price, and we'll deal with that.
I wonder if there's been some kind of betrayal or massacre in the church.
Because, well, I think legend has it that fucking Daisy reference. Because legend has it was actually it actually was a massacre a while back. Back when the town was just starting, the clergy. They drove wild, apparently, and they killed everyone in one of the sermons there, and it was a massacre. How'd you know about that?
Standard religion, Mr. Fix.
Just a lucky guess.
Because, yeah, people have known about that, but a lot of people, these days, they've forgotten and I guess made themselves forget. It is the biggest church here in town. Because some other stuff, I mean, we've got someone running for mayor here in the local political family. He's got this building over there, and he kind of points out the window, trying to point it to you guys, and he goes, that place over there hasn't been lived in for quite some time. It used to be an old, one of the biggest manors here in town, but recently no one's lived in it for 20, 30 years, and people want it out of the town, especially this mayor. It'll do great things for his campaign, but people don't want to go there because a lot of reports of some seedy characters going in and out in the middle of the night. So if you guys want to go take a look at that, you can. And of course we've got David, and he lost his son about a week ago. Hadn't seen him since. Poor David. It's quite I miss that little guy. He kind of like looks down and acting reverent. He goes, well, let me know which one you want to do. I can send you the right person for some more information. But apart from that, those are the jobs I got.
So, what do you want us? Tell me more about the church one. You want us to just go investigate?
He goes, well, I think what the people that come to me with this job are looking for is for these cries to stop. The local clergy is the one that put this on the town, and they're looking to have it removed, I guess you could say. You'd have to talk to them exactly.
All right.
Have there been any leads on David? Or his son? Which one is which?
David is the father's. Or he goes, well, David, the father, has not seen Nicholas for quite some time. It's been about a week. He was playing in the cellar down, I think, below the town hall. You'd have to talk to him. They haven't seen him in quite some time.
This seems to be the most time-pressing concern that we have. The longer Nick is still missing, the less likely we'll ever find him.
Now, which one of these jobs do you think would give us the best?
Bitch, I just told you which one we should do.
I respect your opinion.
Have you no morals? Are you okay
I'm really
letting Nick
concerned
die?
for Nick Cobblepot.
Does the rest of the party feel this way? I'm speaking to Rich and
I shrug.
Riley.
I say I'm really concerned for Nick.
All right. Nick it is.
He goes, perfect. David could be found over near the his brother. His brother's the wizard shop. I forget his brother's name. You'd have to ask him about it. But you can find him over off of 14th Street is where you can find him. And
his brother owns a wizard shop?
His brother is the wizard, yes.
Well, and he has a shop as well?
Yes, he does have a shop, and he is a wizard who owns the wizard shop. Yes.
Well, there you go,
These are
Cobblepot. We'll get
advanced
paid in cool
concepts.
stuff. Just gotta negotiate well. Let's go then.
Yeah, we head out to
Alright.
the.
You go to 14th Street. Let him know that that fixed you up. You let him know that. I'll be around town if you need anything else. You know where to find me.
When we get outside, I turn to the party and I say, realistically, after 1 week, I think he's dead.
Probably, but there's probably something behind it. And if we can't get him back, we can at least bring justice here.
It's a good point.
Give him a proper funeral.
You know, I'm willing to bet that Fix wouldn't send us on a job like this unless he had reason to believe that he might still be alive.
I don't know. It sounds like he's just kind of the middleman for the entire town.
It sounded like he just wanted to give us 3 different options. Some more interesting than the next.
Well, this is the one we've chosen, so let's just go investigate and find out.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go over to this store. Now, where's 14th Street?
You look up and you actually can't read, so you're just
I
looking
can't read.
blindly.
Yeah.
The rest of the party looks up. You realize you guys are at the end of 8th Street, and you walk down a couple streets, you'll be on 14th. So I would assume you make it down there. It's early morning, so the streets are not crowded, not as much as they were last night. Everyone was done working. Everyone's kind of already at work, but none of the people that would go to these establishments to buy anything are out and about. So they're not as crowded as they once were. You guys are able to walk freely within the crowd. Do you leave Argo at the Flying Peacock or no?
No, I untie Argo and I walk him with me.
Okay. And you guys make it to the. Let's see, what's the name of it? This place is called. Let's call it Zenril's Fancy. That's the name of the wizard shop. You guys make it outside. It's actually shaped like the houses around it are built up, but for whatever reason, this house is shaped like a very tall steeple hat. Kind of like it looks like a teepee, and it's painted black. What do you guys do?
I'd go in.
I follow.
Yep.
There's no place to leave the horse right now. You're not near any bars or anything. So what do you do with Argo?
Are there any trees nearby?
There's a couple trees on the other side of the road. There's like a local park, I guess you could say. Where a bunch of trees exist.
I'll just put his reins over his neck and then I'll kind of pet his neck and tell him to just stay here for a bit.
Stay right outside?
Yeah, just wait here, buddy.
Okay.
I'm impressed by the training that you've given Argo. If you think he's actually gonna stay there, aren't you afraid that he might just leave?
Well, my player character picks some pretty good proficiencies. My whatever player. I mean, so I think Argo's fine.
Okay. I'm just saying there's a chance that he may not be.
Is there really a chance?
That's all I'm saying.
I think what Ricardo's saying is he's always worried about Argo. He's always looking out for Argo's well-being, and he just wants to make sure that nothing bad happens to it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a really caring guy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
I might look thrown off, but Riley's totally fine with leaving Argo outside. And yeah.
What is animal training based off of? Is that based off of intelligence? What is?
I think it's based off of wisdom. No, animal training.
Yeah, it's based off of 12, but you have 3 stats of 12. Is it willpower?
Charisma. I
Let's
think
see.
training is charisma based.
Where the fuck is my handbook? Do you have your handbook handy, Neil?
I am looking it up right now.
I'm just figuring out if my horse is gonna run
Animal
away.
training is
Yeah, I'm figuring that
wisdom
out.
based, actually.
Wisdom based. So give me an animal training check. You need to roll d20 plus 12. I can't just let you leave a horse outside and expect you to not think it's gonna run away. Like, they're not intelligent animals.
Yeah, they are.
D20 plus 12.
If I know anything, it's that you always tie up your animals.
Okay,
No
well,
matter
we'll see
what.
what happens. We're going to take a quick break since you guys are about to enter Xanrol's Fancy. And when we
So I
come
want
back,
to roll high or low? Can you tell me that first?
when we come back, we'll figure out if Argo decides to run away or not. So
It's the worst cliffhanger ever. I'm the only person who cares.
I know it's like the most non-factor cliffhanger ever, but it's great. We'll see you guys after the break. Thanks everyone for watching part 2 of week number 9 of Roleplay Ehbon coming up right after this. We'll see you guys then.
Peace.
See you.
Bye-bye.